System alert. Computer standing by. All systems functioning.
Right, hi guys there. Today I'll be showing you how to set up a website on your VPS/dedicated server. This is part 2 of the series. There's a few things you'll be required to have. You will need an FTP client, and you'll also need webmin installed on your VPS/dedicated server. If you do not have webmin installed, you can go and check out one of my other videos showing you how to install that. Okay, so first things first is we're just going to load up FileZilla, and we're going to log in. Don't need these, hang on, just delete these. Okay, so now we need to log in. We're going to press new, and I'm just going to call it whatever you want, and then we need the host. That could be your domain if the domain is pointing to your server, or the IP address of the server. And we want to change the protocol to SFTP, and we want to change that to normal, and then you just log in as your root user on your server. And press connect. Okay, once we've logged in, you'll see this. We want to click on the 2 dots up here. Now, the default location is, if I remember correctly, for the files for your server would be in VIR, then it would be www, and then HTML, and that is where your at the moment that's where the default IP address is located when you go to that. So whether you put in that will go in this directory here, but I don't like it in this directory. It's a bit messy. I don't really want to keep traveling there to find my website server. I'd rather have it in the home directory. So I'm going to go back and just open up the home directory, and just move that over here. I'm going to make a file called public_HTML in there, and press OK. Now I'm going to right click on this and change file permissions to 777 for now. You should never really put your permissions to 777, but while you're working on your site, that's fine. And also go back one and change the home directory to 77 as well. 77, yeah. Okay, now we've set up the basics where we're going to actually put our website in. So now we need to go ahead and configure Apache properly to point to this directory. So now we're going to load up webmin. If you don't have webmin installed, as I said before, I've done a previous video on showing you how to install this. So if you want to go and check out this video. So we're going to put the IP address in of the server and the webmin port number, and press enter. And once you've logged in, it'll take you to this page, and we want to click services, and then we want to click Apache. After this, we want to create a new virtual host, and then we want to specify an address. Now we need to put the our domain in that we'll be using on our website. I'm using dedicated-masters.com. So as long as you've done this correctly, it should be fine. And now we need to put the root, that folder we just made in the home directory a second ago. So we so we click this, we go to home, public_HTML, double click and press OK. Okay, now that's all set up correctly. If we wanted to, we could change the default port people connect to our server on. I'm going to leave it as default on this video. So that's pretty much it on this server. on this, so we just want to press create now. Okay, now that has made the server. So now next we want to restart Apache. Now in the top corner here it says stop Apache. We're going to press stop, and after this we're going to press start again. So now we have our domain pointing to the directory that we made. Yeah, so now our domain is pointing to the public_HTML folder. So from now on we can access our domain from the public_HTML folder in the home directory. What's a lot easier to find. So from now on all we got to do is put our HTML files in this folder and it will detect it on our domain here. So next, now we need to make a MySQL database for our server. So we're going to click services again and we're going to click MySQL database server. But if you load this up, you can delete the test server. You will not need that at all, so just delete that. Okay, next, now we need to create a new database, and I'm just going to call my database for this video. Bring the database quickly. I'm just going to call it. I can't think of a name now. I'm just going to put Steam, and I'm going to press create database. Okay, now we've made a database. Now next step is we need to make a user to access that database and also set the database permissions. So we're going to click on user permissions, and next we're going to click on create a new user, and the username I'm just going to put this in, and we want to set the password. Okay, so once we put the password in, now we need to put the host in. So you could leave it as any, but just don't do that, it wouldn't work properly. So we want to select one, and we're going to put in localhost. And after this, all we need to do in here is select that one, scroll down, hold shift and click, and that will highlight all of them. I'll keep this as normal. You can change this if you wish, but I keep it as normal. And after that we're just going to press create. Okay, now we've created a user for our database, so now we can successfully log into the database if we need to. If you're running a Joomla website or B-Bulletin, or I'm trying to think, can't think of any other ones. If you're running something like that, you'll need a database. So after you've made the database, now we need to come down here and just click these, and also select the bar here, scroll down to the bottom, highlight that, and here we on this bit again we're going to go specify a host, and I'm just going to put local host in again and press save. Okay, so now we've successfully pointed the domain to a folder, and we've made a MySQL database with a user. So that is pretty much the basics of setting up a website. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please rate and comment, and check out my other videos showing you how to install other various features. Thank you for watching.
System alert. Computer standing by. All systems functioning.